Hello there and welcome, my name is Jade. I'm the owner of jwnaildecals. Thank you for watching my video. So this video is just a quick tutorial on how to apply the decals. I've got a few tips and tricks some people might struggle with if you're a beginner, but I'm doing a little voiceover, so it's a little bit weird. I'm used to talking and getting a response, well, kind of. So in this tutorial I'm using Ri'Glam's Saint White as a base. Most of my decals need a white base, apart from the holographic and the metallic range. So I will pop Ri'Glam's details down in the little descriptions bit, so you can go and check all of her colours out. They are fabulous. I love her. So what you want to do with these ones, all of the decals are all clear backgrounds, so you can sort of cut around the area, and the white, where the white is, will be clear. So you want to cut as close as you can and then pop it in some water for, I've timed my best time for around 2 minutes. So I've put that in, and I think I'm going to give it another coat, because I think at this part I'd actually dropped it and it was covered in dog hair, so I had to recover it in the lovely Ri'Glam's Gel Saint White. So I'm doing that, and I think there's a part in here where the white backing drops away from the decal, so it was a little bit more difficult on this to grab hold of, but it's totally doable. And if you find that the decal creases as you take it out, pop it back in and just swish it around a little bit, let it sort of get all the creases out in the water before applying. If you find that once you've taken the decal out of the water and you go to apply it, that it's folded a little bit, don't panic. You can pick at it and unfold it from underneath. Maybe use tweezers, or smooth it out with a brush. I will be doing another tutorial on the full cover decals that I have. These ones, in my opinion, are easier to use. You're better off with full cover using a brush to smooth over, trying not to touch the actual image itself. So I will be doing another tutorial on that one. So that's cured there, covered in dog hair. You can't see it on the picture actually, which is good. So I'm going to go in with another coat of the Saint White from Ri'Glam and cure it. So this bit's probably a little bit boring, so I'll skip it. So I've jumped back in here because I wanted to show you these bad boys. These are the most beautiful bottles ever, but not only are they beautiful, they are actually an amazing product inside, and it's very rare to find a product with a decent product inside with a good packaging. So I highly recommend Ri'Glam for her gel polishes, not just because she's a good lass, but because actually her gel polishes are the best I've ever used, and I've used a fair few. Okay, so on to the actual application. As you can see in the bowl of water, the white backing has dropped away from the decal itself. It made it a little bit difficult to try and get hold of. It was kind of running away from me, but I got there in the end, and I got it, and it looked good, I'd say. So there's me struggling. Yeah, running away. There we go. Put it back in, swish it around a bit. So I've tried to get, you know, the full how to layer it on into the picture, because that's sometimes what I miss. Oh, and excuse my thumbnail, I picked it off. But that's also Ri'Glam Gel Polish, and that one's OK Rosé, by far my favourite, definitely my favourite colour. So as you can see there, I've literally layered it over and I'm patting it down. What I'm going to do next is take a lint-free wipe, and I'm just going to lightly dab it on top to remove any excess water. You need these decals to be quite dry, or as dry as you can get them before applying your top coat, because if you don't, they will slide or they will smudge, and that's not fun. That's not good. Easy enough to fix. You just bang another one in the water, but it's not ideal. So have a play around with it. This is why I like the decals, water slides. Have a little play, get the best position. If you slide it off, slide it back on. So no, I'm just trying to show you there. So I leave it really not that long before popping another Ri'Glam top coat, and this one is Isn't It Crystal? Super shiny, super shiny. She also does a Bob the Builder gel, which is amazing. I quite like to use them over the top of these decals because it gives you a nice smooth finish for your top coat to go over the top. So as you can see there, I haven't really left the decal that long before it's stuck. It's not going to move when popping your top coat on. You can also use your brush a little bit to get rid of any of the creases. You'll be able to see better in person rather than on the video where the creases are. Sometimes you can't see them at all. The paper is that thin. So there I'm dabbing a few where I thought I saw a little bit of creasage, and that's it. How shiny, shiny. Obviously that needs curing, and then the top coat goes on. I'll show a picture at the end, but thanks for watching. If you're still here, that is.